The next one, the Green Bay Packers and their anti-push-push leadership they have there. 11-6, a playoff team, of course, got bounced out, but made it. Strengths for them. Running back, quarterback, offensive line for me. What a good year for the running back game there. I remember the second guy, but Josh Jacobs played very well. Who's their second? Anyway, he had a good season too. So they had a nice change of pace guy. Credit that to the offensive line. Jordan Love, of course, is coming on very strong after only his second year, going to his third as a full-time starter. Weaknesses, I have cornerback. There's some questions there I'll go into in just a second. Edge rush and defensive tackle. They play good as a unit, Green Bay. There's no true stud you think of on that team with the exception of Jai Alexander. I'll get into in just a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
You watch the show The Wire, right? Mm-hmm. So I'll give this example. There's a scene in The Wire where Stringer Bell and one of the older drug dealers is teaching the young guys how to play chess.
Yeah.
They're playing checkers with chess pieces. He's like, that's dumb. Let me just show you how to play. And he tells them what each piece does. This example, let's say the king's the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
And then he says, this is the queen. The king, he's limited. He could just go anywhere he wants, but only one space at a time. Person who sits next to him, this is the queen. She's the most fierce piece on the board. She goes as many spaces as she wants in whatever direction she wants.
I like it.
This is the go get shit done piece.
Yeah.
And that's what they are missing. They need the go get shit done piece. Adams was that for Aaron Rodgers. Jamar Chase is that for Joe Burrow.
Yep.
And Justin Jefferson is that for whoever is under center.
Saquon Barkley for the Eagles.
Saquon Barkley is that for the Eagles. Exactly. So I just think that one of those very capable wide receivers, because he did say that they are all capable. He said one of them has to step up and be that, or they got to go get a proven one.
A home run hitter will make the difference. That receiving core is young, and they do play okay as a team, but there's nobody that you have to shut down on the team. There's nobody gets doubles. There's none of that stuff.
And on their strength side, defense. I think they didn't get the credit that they deserved. They were very good.
Amazing team defense. They swarm to the ball. They're well coached. I give them that. That's the reason they're in the playoffs. Their offense is good, but it's not great.
But when you look at the numbers of some of their performers on the defense, Xavier McKinney, he led 8 INTs for Xavier McKinney. I don't know.
All right, so I'll go through the defense a little bit here because some of these guys are up and available. Eric Stokes, he's a former first-rounder, starting cornerback, free agent this year. They need to re-sign him. He's a shutdown kind of guy. Former Pro Bowler, I just talked about Jai Alexander. He's staying healthy. So he needs to be on the field because he's their shutdown guy.
Yeah.
So that's that. They also need to build on their pass rush, and I think that's what they do in the draft. So 23rd draft position this year. It's an okay spot. I think they take edge rusher Michael Williams. He's the first rounder guy. He's 20 years old, young guy, 6'5", 265, so he needs to get a little bit bigger to play on the line. Has the physical tools, and they have the right guy to develop him. If you guys don't know, the defensive coordinator in Green Bay is called Jeff Haley. He's very good at what he does. He came from college. He's done a good job making them what we just talked about.
So I think one of the lesser known names on that defense was Rashawn Gary.
Yeah.
That one of the leaders, 7.5 sacks.
Their whole defense, except for Jair, is unknown.
Right.
You ask somebody who plays for them, most people are like, I don't know.
I think with his health issues, they will be in the market for a punt.
Yeah. If they can hold on to Stokes, that'll help, and then we'll go on from there. I think it'll be a defensive pick, one of those two things.
Yes.